Podcasting from www.jiggyjaguar.com.
Oh, the imaging is always so interesting on the Sunday show. The ads are always so interesting on the Sunday show. It's stuff I can't get away with during the week on iHeart. It's a hell of a deal today. Welcome to it. We have got our next guest on the telephone, and I believe some of our people may have arrived in the old parking lot, as they say. And we don't have the racists anymore, so they're not going to throw a fit that we've got Mexicans and blacks in the building, so it's fun. We had all sorts of problems. People trying to get their head off in the parking lot. It was not good. It led me to throw an all black Mexican barbecue where we had black kids playing kids and white kids running around and people eating food, and then the DJ showed up and all the music was played the race neighbors liked, so then it was fun. So we have got, though.
Wow.
Yes. Oh, believe me, be glad you're just on. Just be glad you're on.
Wow.
Mr. Michael Game, the illustrious Michael Game, has rejoined us here. We have got
Popperton,
yes. We've got our next guest on the line, and Songwriting Shane is her name. She's a singer, songwriter, actor, and recording artist, and all those things sometimes just go together. She is a great voting member. She is a multi-award-winning singer. She is a producer. She's the author of Ain't Gonna Take It Anymore. She's the U.S. Ambassador for International Arts for Peace Project. She is the founder of United Hearts for Peace Project. She's a World Humanitarian Award winner. And as I was getting ready to say, she is slowly but surely out of my pay grade.
You need new extensions.
I need new extensions?
I can't
Okay.
fix it.
You mean like dreads, like extensions?
I need some
down?
new extensions for my
Just making
my
sure.
hair.
Sorry, bad joke.
I'm
bad.
screwed. I don't have any hair or extensions.
Me either.
I got hair just in the wrong places.
That's right. Shane is with us. How are you?
Hi everyone over there in the studio.
wow.
You made me sound so glamorous, but the truth of it is, I'm actually working in the trenches here. I feel like I'm in the trenches trying to. It's a fight for peace and love and unity and non-discrimination.
I fought for peace once. It's
You
called
did?
the Iraq War.
Well, okay. It's always always something.
Well, I did go to Iraq. I wasn't the
Well, I
army.
know, but I mean, you always have to like take it and just like beat it into the ground.
Take something positive and turn it negative. That's what I do.
Yes. We also may be joined today at some point by some indie professional wrestlers. Not that one just showed up. I think he's a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's neither of those things. That's Sleep G. He shoots videos and stuff.
Oh, okay. He shoots videos. Okay.
And makes beats.
Makes beats.
Have a seat. Join us. Grab a mic.
Mix and match and trade with your friends and all that stuff. Now, so tell us a little bit about this topic here: good versus evil. Shane,
Yeah.
you are out here. You say that the world is a troubled world. Tell us why.
Well,
Tell us why we're a
ever
troubled
since-
world, and me and Mike and me and Mosier will try to get this figured out.
Oh, I already know.
Okay.
We're gonna try to get this all figured out, and we're gonna try to get this all figured out in 15 minutes, because that's how long our interview is. But
Okay, I could sum it up. When I arrived in LA with this mission to do something positive with my music, not just to continue to get awards, but they're missing the message. You have to not just talk about love, but you really have to do the work that's behind it and from a sincere heart. So when I left the East Coast and came to LA, I discovered very fast there are two Hollywoods. And there's the Hollywood side that's in probably every state and every country of the people that cannot create, and they know how to try to make money for themselves, that money, and they know where to look. So they try to find these creative artists in all, walks of society, whether it's culinary arts or martial arts or dance, music, fashion design, and tap their brains and then try to make good off of that. And it really it hurts the artist that come from your heart with a God-inspired talent.
Okay, listening to all that, I missed part of that because we had our bring me up to speed, John. Fix the whole.
She's just basically telling why she got into it because of some people go out there and all they're looking for is money. She wanted to be more genuine about everything she was doing with this. She wanted to make a difference with it instead of just. I mean, I'm sure she wants to make some money here and there like that, but she also wants to make a difference with what she's doing, unlike lots that go out there.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
She says there's a good side of people in Hollywood, and there's the Harvey Weinstein side of people in Hollywood. That's actually New York, because he never did anything bad where his family was, per se. But she's just trying to
allegedly
show that she can sit there and she can make a positive impact while trying to achieve her goals.
Thank you.
Look at that. So, Mike, do you have anything to add to this?
No.
No? For the first time ever, no?
Well, no, I already know why we are in a disastrous state in the world, and I already know the problem with the world. No, it's certain.
God.
I don't want to say it, but it's a certain type of people.
Mexicans?
Right.
Because they're sitting right there.
No.
Oh.
A little bit lighter.
Guatemalans?
A little bit more, a lot lighter and more European. What am I trying to say? White people is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say.
Do you think that a lot of the people, it's not the white people, it's just the other people don't want to take responsibility for actions and stuff on things?
No.
Like, you're a good dude.
No, I'm trash, dude.
I'm
awful. No, I'm kidding,
just
John.
saying, you've never sat there and been bad to me, so that's how I judge people.
That's how I try to judge people.
But
too.
it's just like, I mean, it's like if you look at everything, if you look at statistics, there's more white people who are killed by police than anybody. Then it's the Hispanics. Then it's the Asians. It's like, you sit there, it's like, if you look at the actual statistics, it's, the whites should be out there tearing up everything and stuff. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, don't get me wrong, you're exactly right in a lot of the stuff you're exactly saying, but it's a case-by-case basis, too. It's like, I've had cops follow me around. I'm a big fat white dude, I mean, hey.
They should be following you around.
Well, only if I'm around the pizza buffets, okay? But hey.
You gotta watch out for Mojo at the buffet, because...
Yes. Make sure I paid for at least the one trip for sure. So I'm a big boy.
Because he will sit there until closing. I've seen it happen.
Yeah, so don't judge.
What?
I made that up.
Don't judge.
Oh, okay. Have you seen that?
No, he did. He was just like, he
invaded.
popped in like twice because he had a break on both shifts. So. He was like, "Are you still here?" And I was like, "So I'm hungry."
Are you still here?
Why are you here? I've left and went home for one shift and came back. You're still here.
Because the food's good. Okay, sorry. We got a little off track there.
So Shane.
But how can we raise the positivity and do something constructive about it, and just stay focused and move forward, realizing that this exists, this problem existed probably from the beginning of time. But how do we get through and unite all the artists and create good products to encourage manufacturing and in a creative way?
Well, I think the biggest problem is you've got the worst people on both sides that are the people that are out in the forefront.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the biggest problem.
That's the biggest issue.
You don't have they don't have the proper people being the spearhead of it.
Proper
it's like,
people.
You look at Martin Luther King. He's very peaceful, very intelligent, and yeah, I mean, he was probably the most intelligent person when it came to civil rights because he knew what was going to work and he knew what wasn't, and sometimes you had to do what wasn't going to work to get the attention you needed for the stuff that would work. Blocking highways is the stupidest damn thing in the world because, hey, somebody's mother that's at that thing, being a dumbass and blocking the highway, their mother may die because an ambulance can't get through because they think that's the proper way. Now, if you have an organized march like, they did back in the times in the 60s, and I mean, I'll be real honest, a lot of people cry nowadays both ways. It's like half these guys don't have a clue what happened to their grandmothers and their dads and their uncles and stuff in the days behind because they never seen it. They've just got some dumbass out there telling you, oh, this is wrong, da da da. And yeah, it is wrong to a point. But a lot of people sit there and also don't understand what brought them to that point.
What brought them to the dance, as they say.
It's like most people
if we
are pretty
can get
accepting.
them to, if I can add this in, if we can get people to learn that they can make more money and keep that money that's profitable and won't be taken from them by doing good things and good projects with good morals and the safety of others. And I think the whole world will be united in that, the middle class and below. That would help a lot.
Well, it's like they don't hold people responsible. It's like, I mean, I know he's going to hate this here, but Trump's putting the onus on the Congress to do what they're supposed to do. They wouldn't do it when Obama was in office. Obama had great ideas and great thoughts, but he couldn't get the Congress to do the job that they're supposed to do. So he had to try to do it himself, and some of the stuff was great, some of it wasn't. But the whole thing is, it's the Congress's job to do the things. I'm sorry I went all political and everything.
I mean, as awful as Donald Trump is, I do agree with you. He is making Congress do their goddamn job.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, all this stuff was, and the only reason Obama did a lot of those executive orders because Congress wouldn't do their job.
They wouldn't.
And like, he was trying to do some impetus to sit there and get them to.
Yeah, Congress is a whole nother deal.
Well, it's just like if we didn't waste it's like with the healthcare and stuff. Let me know if you agree with this here.
I love it.
If we had all the money that we gave to Iran, everybody could have $1 million in the U.S. could have $1 million in a fund building interest for healthcare right now.
But how can we keep politics out of it and do the right thing?
Well, politics are always going to be there. I mean, politics per se, it's not so much like Republican, Democrat. It's like, Mike may not like, fat white dudes that grew up in small towns like me or something, and that's a thing there. I may not like bald dudes with a beard and, fuzzy chest hair that were in Iraq or something. And
well, that's just you being a hater.
Oh, okay. Okay, Mr. Sunshine over there.
It's as if all of the cults and all of the organized, the bad guys, all united, it seems, and they're like LinkedIn, but they don't know where to go with it. It's like chaos anyway. So if we just think through it and bring back like an old Hollywood style where we all work together and we're respected for what we do and with all of our talents and the things that we do, and we look forward to going to work in the morning and coming home to safer homes and a safer environment.
Yeah, perfect. I like that.
There you
we
go.
can get to going that way, Ian.
Well,
You're laughing at me.
Well,
I'm just saying it's just like people taking responsibility for their actions. So.
Well, but before we let you go, how do we get a hold of you online and pick up your music and just get involved with you?
Okay. Actually, I have 3 singles up for consideration of Grammy nomination right now.
Awesome.
And
congratulations.
One of them is, thanks, honey. It's a lot of work. I'm working with really good people. I'll be in Henson Studios this week laying down a really good vocal track on Arts for Peace, which my mission is to unite all arts and artists, regardless of color and race and all that. And no fear, because that's what I'm going on with a lot of faith. And I have a song that I dedicated to a church university in Nigeria called Christ Redeemer King. And that's a credible church. That's the name of the church, and that goes hand in hand with only God knows how I'm still alive through what I do. But you can find me on cdbaby.com or Facebook, Songwriting Shane. And I work with a lot of people, like I'm with the anti-gun violence on the streets and domestic violence in shelters for safe passage. And they're the organizations I want to be affiliated where they're actually helping people one-on-one. I don't get paid a dime for anything, but like you said, James, it would be nice to finally get money for some of the things I work on, like maybe my CDs. But I thank you for having me on the show and being able to be a voice of the people. And I thank you guys that are on the panel for your very honest remarks, because without the honesty, we can't find solutions and
Can't
we
figure
can't
it
go
out.
forward. So.
Well, I appreciate it. We got to run along, but thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, James. Thank guys, and thanks everyone that's listening to Voice of the People. And stay tuned for the next topic.
Look at that.
Have a
Here we
great day.
go. We are going to go to our next guest here in just a few moments. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we've got more coming up, so stay tuned. Our in-studio guests are filling up as it goes, and we will get to our first studio guest here in a few moments. And everybody and their brother, you guys got music, by the way? I'll deal with that during the break. We're going to take a time out and be back with more here in a big break.
And then we'll make fun of the Red Sox.
Well, the jig, jig, jig. The jig is a Jaguar. Well, the jig, jig, jig. The jig is a Jaguar. Well, the jig, jig, jig. The jig is a